Season 7 of Ninjago, the worst season of Ninjago. And I'm here reacting to it, asking a bunch of questions, which gets a lot of people mad at me. Let's get on to the reaction. Somehow this happens in the sky and no one sees it. Like, was everyone on their phones?
What? Long time no.
Oh, Master Wu, tell me this isn't one of your villains that you forgot to mention to the ninjas. You need to start writing a list of all the villains you have beaten up in the past, just in case they decide to beat you up in the future.
As if your best days have passed.
It's time travel, people. Time travel. Yeah, like they did a fantastic job the first time. Why couldn't we just make a longer episode on the day you departed? Just be like, hey, the day you departed, they didn't make a lot of sense, and a lot of people wanted longer. Just make it that. You had all the characters, and you could have added Klaus, because, like, yeah, he exists, but his entire thing was based on a book that no one read, or a manga, whatever it was called.
I've been waiting decades. Really?
Where the bloody hell did you get that knife from? Or did he always have the knife since he was thrown through the portal? Also, did this guy just was like going through this portal and was asleep during the entire iteration? Or was he awake and he was like, oh my god, I've been in there for like 75 years, even though I haven't aged one bit?
Episode 65, The Hands of Time.
The only good thing about this season is the goddamn clock. Like, that's the best kind of animation.
We're ninja, not janitors!
Come on, G. We're all kind of responsible for...
I mean, shouldn't Cole be the one that's fixing up the place? Because he's the one that trashed it. But to be fair, it wasn't his fault. You guys are the ones that forgot him while he was facing off everyone else.
Speaking of...
I kind of wish they explained it this season a little bit more about Cole's new powers. Because, like, yeah, he can do this, but why does it automatically trigger sometimes?
If the rest of us once time traveled, it can have devastating effects and
Why would you bring that up? We all Ninjago fans are trying to forget about that part in history because it makes no sense. Like, what happened? What changed? No one explains it. It's like, oh, we went back in time, stuff changed, whatever. There are no consequences in Ninjago.
What's that?
I think it's a portrait of our
Kai, need a little advice about your parents. Your parents suck. They suck as bad as Masako, or worse as Masako, because you find them and they do nothing. They don't even talk to you.
They left us our powers.
Guys, look what I found!
Another thing that Ninjago needs to explain. Like, when do the kids get the powers? Or get, like, is it right away after they're born that the powers are transferred? Or is it, do they become a certain age that the powers are born? Because it's not like Lloyd, because Lloyd's elemental powers comes from his grandfather. But, like, everyone else got the powers from their parents. But it also does explain about Cole, because, like, Cole's grandfather had his powers and his mother was alive. So I'm just like, when do elemental powers get transferred? Like, it has to be like them deliberately transferring their powers to the kids or passing on the powers to the kids, because that's the only way it makes sense.
Isn't that Garmadon? It is. Lloyd!
I simply love Ninjago art. Like, they do not need to make any of these bizarre, weird art that we see in, like, the other seasons, but they decide to do it anyway.
During the Serpentine Wars, but Ninjago was at peace. Who would they be fighting?
Don't you mean after the Serpentine Wars? Because that would make sense. Not during, because they were fighting the Serpentine during the Serpentine Wars. Who else would they be fighting? I think that they meant after the Serpentine Wars, because that would make sense, because then they would be at peace.
The work deserves a cool drink.
Oh, thanks, Dr. Saunders.
Also, since Cole said this line, I'm headcanon since he, like, got turned human. He forgot a little bit of his memories. He's going through amnesia or something.
No historical significance. That is why I don't hang it in the main gallery.
Then why have it? Like, once this guy said nothing, no point in existence, I was like, hey, ninjas, get on this guy. This guy's suspicious.
Hands of time.
The Hands of Time.
They could have let...
Yeah, weird that somehow only you have the data about these guys. Not like you might relate to them, or you might be one of them, honestly.
Manipulate time? A ridiculous fairy tale.
Like, why time? Like, why do we have to do more time travel? Like, you guys just suck at writing time travel. Why are we doing more of it?
You might as well give up, Wu. I'm the super.
Hey, Wu, how did you know this guy was gonna appear? Like, was it just a random guess, or did you send you a message from the future? Be like, I will return on this day and this time.
Don and I did what we had to do to protect Ninjago.
And
Why didn't you just arrest them? Like, or is it because they still have the powers, so your only option was throwing through them a time portal? Yeah, Aquanix has nothing on Master Wu. He's like the same age as when he was banished, and Wu has matured and gained more fighting knowledge, or knowledge in between. You guys are gonna destroy the monastery again. Like, leave this place alone.
Where do you want this last one, Misako?
Again, where is Yang? Like, Yang is still alive, and he doesn't do anything in this season. Like, why?
You didn't carry a single one of them.
I told you, I got a bad back.
I simply love Dareth and Ronan's relationship because, like, they do have a buddy relationship, like, and it's so strange because you would assume these two would, like, not get along, but unfortunately, they do get along, and I love it. Like, I wish there was more of it.
Came to the wrong place.
Sweet sword fighter, get a.
Shouldn't Nia's Samurai X thing should already be okay? She hasn't used it since she got her water powers.
Give it up, old man. I've got.
Okay, so if Wu knew about the Pacific time, how did he know about the specific location where the guy would spawn? He could have spawned anywhere. Why was it at the monastery? Unless this is where they defeated him.
Arrogant to their face.
By the way, does this other guy know that his brother is alive? I have a feeling no, because, like, he seemed to, like, not go through time. Because we definitely know the science guy is the other guy. So he either thinks he's dead, stuck in time, or maybe he'll, like, send a message like, hey, I'm alive, come meet me at so-and-so, I know you're back. Because if Wu knows he's back, the other guy probably knows he's back as well.
Arrogant. It was Crux's downfall.
And Wu won. I expected nothing less from Wu. And conveniently, because of plot armor, this scene also has appeared, which also reverses time.
Oh, my back.
Dareth. Poor Dareth. Also, how did this happen? Because, like, did it reverse time or no, it went forward in time, but, like, it feels like it went forward too much. Like, some people, it's like only a minute, but yet somehow the ninjas are on the bounty, so it had to be more than a minute.
Forward?
Hey guys, I would investigate that beeping. Maybe that beeping will tell you something instead of ignoring it.
No, it skipped an entire minute.
Isn't it weird that everyone, like, knew that time skipped a beat? Like, how did he create that big of vortex? Because usually they do it, like, around the people, but this one created a humongous blast. Is it because, like, it landed on Earth, so it just, like, went forward?
You had your chance, old man.
Yeah, there's no way Wu's gonna win this one, because how are you gonna predict where the person's going, like, if they can jump ahead of time?
They're giving me a... Hey!
Why is Kai the only one to stop this beeping noise? Is everyone in the Ninjago team deaf?
Warp the very fabric of space-time.
Which is powerful.
I feel like everyone's just bored in this episode. They're just, like, talking about time, and Jay's just, like, trying to make up quitty whips, and I'm just like, everyone just seems bored.
I ever took orders from you.
Why didn't Wu not contact the ninjas and telling them that he was gonna go beat up a bad guy? Maybe he knew he was gonna beat up a bad guy, but he didn't, like, predict that the time blade was also gonna appear that day. He's like, oh, I know that this guy's gonna appear, but I assume the time blades are gonna be lost in that vortex that we threw them in.
Because Crux and I deserve to rule. Do you
No, you don't. You guys weren't even part of the team. You guys were, like, part of the team. 2.5 seconds. Legit, I don't get why they created two new characters for the Elemental Masters when you guys don't even exist.
Control time. Control everything.
the only cool line in this entire season. Legit, I've seen this season so many times that I'm just like, ugh, I have to react to this.
It ends now, Acronix.
It certainly does.
I'm surprised how well Wu can handle himself, and he's legit trying to go against the guy who can manipulate time itself. Oh, thank the Lord this was a kid's show, or Wu would have died. Well, that's not good. I have a feeling that definitely is gonna affect him somehow.
Home now. Seriously?
I love JJ's like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to deal with this. Can we just ignore it?
Master Wu said he was going to the monastery. Something about finishing an...
Lloyd, you just said that no one knows why Wu went up to the monastery. Why anyone would be at the monastery. That is what Lloyd said. And now he's like, oh wait, I remember. Wu told me he had to go to the monastery to visit an old friend. Hey, why did you not tell the other ninjas earlier? Or was Lloyd like, oh, he's just meeting a normal friend to go beat them up. It's not my problem. Well, RIP to Wu.
What is a 200-year-old flying pirate ship doing here?
How is this ship so famous? Like, everyone they meet, everyone knows about the ship. And they're just like, oh, cool, a pirate ship that used to be lost in time. Also, why wasn't this pirate ship destroyed? Like, it was in the sea and then it drained. Like, this ship should have not been functional at all.
Excuse me, I'm looking for someone. That's no...
I love Jay doesn't give a crap. He's like, okay, I'm going down. See ya.
The slash marks around here? I think you have.
Jay just pulled his nunchuck.
Oh, Jay has locked in. He was like, I can smell you lying. I see the evidence. Now I'm gonna go beat you up.
It's just one guy. I'm sure Jay can handle whoever that is.
Hey guys, jump down. You have the anchor. Do what Jay did. Why are you guys acting all like pussies?
Acronix as in Acronix and Crux? The Hands of Time?
I love Zane automatically recognized this guy from the portrait. He's like, I have photographic memory, which would be fair because he's a goddamn robot. I simply love that Jay's the only person here that's trying to defeat this guy who can manipulate time while everyone else is still up on the bounty. Jump down, my dudes.
More ninja.
Nice try, Cole. You did your best. That's all I can give it to you.
You only missed me.
I simply don't like this season because honestly, they make the ninjas dumb more and also they nerf the power. I get it, like nerfing power to make it seem more even, but also you don't have to dumb down the characters. Oh my god. You guys need to remember that Master Wu was here fighting this guy. Did you guys forget?
Elemental Master of...
I love that Kai was shocked that he knew his father, but also, he said he also worked with the Elemental Masters. Like, he was one of the guys. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, the guy who was explaining it said that he was, like, enemy, so you most likely had to fight against your father.
I help with the flames.
You think lightning is better than water and ice for stopping flames?
I have a feeling that Jay does not want to beat up this guy, so he's like, can I put out the flames? And Lloyd's just like, it's lightning. You have lightning. Are you trying to increase the flames?
You got lucky last time.
Well, RP to the monastery. Honestly, this place can't get a break. First it was attacked by Serpentine. You guys deserted it, and now it's up in smoke, or what's left of it is up in smoke. Yeah, well, I saw that coming. I'm like, Kai, I think it's absorbing your energy. Maybe stop shooting it at it. I love in the scene. I like to believe the Ninjago. I just had no idea how to make them stop fighting. So they're like, teleport the guy away. Yeah, that'll stop it.
We gotta find him. Spread out.
I love their expressions. They're like, oh shit, we forgot about that guy.
Gotta hang on.
Oh, thank the Lord. They saved Wu. I was like, Wu's going to die, and you guys forgot all about him. Legit, when I first watched this, I was like screaming at the ninjas to go find Wu, because they completely forgot all about Wu.
Why were you fighting him?
There's much.
Yeah, it looks like Wu has a lot of explaining to do. Like, he has a lot of explaining to do in every single season.
ninja trouble. Things have changed since I was last.
Well, I saw that a mile away. That wasn't even a plot twist to me. Like, legit. I always saw that. I was like, this guy is suspicious. Why are you acting like this? And then the reveal happened. I was like, oh, that's why. Now, before we move on, I must tell you, hey, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications so you know the next time I post. Leave a goddamn comment, check out my Patreon, and let's get to it.
He doesn't work on a burnt tongue. Sip!
No. This is another reason why I hate this season. And I'm just like, I'm so done with these two. I'm just like, no, don't let it happen.
Okay, Master Wu, you've had your tea. Now can we...
Yeah, Wu, the ninjas have a lot of questions. Like, why did you not tell anyone you were going to fight this guy? Who are these guys? How did you throw them into a vortex?
Shortly after the Serpentine Wars.
So they did mean after the Serpentine Wars, but they said during the Serpentine Wars. Why?
Shadow, fire, water, and time.
You two simply don't exist. Any other time we see the Elemental Masters, they are never you two. There's no way, like, they could have just blocked you guys from memory, unless they memory wiped everyone else.
Achronix was an elemental master of time.
Was an Elemental Master of time? What do you mean by that?
Had met their match. Achronix was a skilled warrior.
Of course they were outmatched. They were legit beating up people who could control time. I don't know how you're gonna beat those type of people.
The future has arrived! The Gold Watch!
I love this explanation was interrupted by Borg. Borg bringing the news.
You got to experience the last 40 years of...
I love that the new brother is so, like, astounded by technology, while the older brother's like, it's just a disgrace. So you made time blades to absorb their powers. Can you do this with other elemental powers? Could you steal other elemental powers away from people?
Stripped of their powers, Achronix and Crux were...
Honestly, these blades make no sense. They were just blasted. I was expecting them to, like, actually having to, like, poke the enemy and then get rid of their powers. And also, these things exist, and it's made by, like, some sort of metal that can take away powers. Like, can they do this for all elemental powers or just some elemental powers?
They thought they were more powerful than time itself.
How? This makes no sense. They just, like, flew up to the sky. Like, that makes no logical sense.
You ask for our help. How many elemental masters were there?
You make time
Our
blades?
parents. You said they were there.
Well, why you like this? Cause, like, doesn't mean this entire thing. We know he's faking that he's sleeping and tired. Like, yeah, it is taking a toll on him, but it's not taking this much of a toll on him. He just doesn't want to answer the question. Like, he's just being an asshole.
Kinda wish we hadn't busted him. Hey, Nia.
Why are there so many boxes? You guys lived on a bounty. Like, you guys shouldn't have these many boxes.
Ninja now.
I know, but it's hard.
I love that she's sad about her Samurai X suit, which is, like, fair because that was the only thing she built by hand. But, like, she could build other things by hand. Like, you're super smart, Goldie.
Hey, I guess you could say I'm the company's Borg-est fan.
Why is there the advertiser of the Borg watch? Like, come on.
He's holding him over his head, and... No! Brown jumpsuits.
I love this scene. They're just like, this idiot's getting beaten up, and also poor Dareth. The ninjas really need to teach him how to fight.
Yeah!
Wait! Aren't you gonna drop?
Why are you guys playing this game? I know you guys haven't fought bad guys in, like, a little while, but it hasn't been that long. Like, I would get if they tried to do this mechanic in, like, season 10, because, like, no one's fought anyone in a while. Like, there's so much peace, but they just fought a bad guy. They just fought Yang and his minions, and now they're playing this dumb little game, which makes no sense. It just makes the ninjas look stupid and childish. Oh god, a new serpentine or snake army? Like, come on. Ninjago already has a snake problem. We don't need more snake people. So cool. I kind of wish these snakes did come back, or like had a different idea for these snakes, because like just think like multiple snakes just making one snake dude. Like, that's a cool idea.
It must be after Cyrus Borg!
It worked!
Why you guys have the Cyrus Borg? Is it because he's the smartest human here? Like, is it for your, like, time thing? Do you have, like, a plan for your, like, time thing?
We have reinforcements.
Wait, hold on. Did you make these snakes? How did you engineer these snakes?
Okay, big guy, that's as far as you go.
Poor Cyrus Borg. He's just trying to enjoy his life and he's about to get kidnapped.
Zane, my creator needs you too.
I love how Zane did not give a shit about Cyrus Borg. He was like, oh, I'll let him die. And Pixar was like, excuse me, that's my dad. Yeah, how do you defeat something like this? And also, I would have loved if they had added an episode explaining how he made these snakes. Or did they already exist and he just trained them to make them warriors?
That's it!
Oh, lightning and water. They hate lightning. I mean, that's a good way, but also, shouldn't that kill the snakes?
To see you? Who did you...
Well, R.I.P. to Stain. Like, I wish maybe they kept the other guy a little bit more hidden. So maybe when, we know Kai faces him off, I think in the next episode, to, like, interrogate him about that photo. Then we could have had the choice instead of, like, us already knowing who the bad guy is.
And I thought unpacking was tiring.
Nice job! They're gone!
Well, you guys stopped nothing, because they are definitely going back to their creator.
Cyrus Borg's Borg Watch, but no Cyrus Borg.
Oh, Cole has the best lines, even though they're the most dumbass lines.
But we lost much of our armor.
I already have my...
Why don't you just go back and get the armor? You could just make up a lie to say the museum is interested in these mysterious snakes that have appeared and gonna go try to study it and just take away the armor. No one would suspect you. Oh no, the Ninjago snake problem has now just increased. Like, honestly, the ninjas just need to keep track of all the snakes that are in Ninjago. Or ask the Serpentine. Probably the Serpentine know about these snakes. And if you like this reaction, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications so you know the next time I post. Leave a goddamn comment and have a goddamn good day.